Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome to the LIT conferring ceremony this morning. My name is Terry Toomey and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies for the morning. This conferring ceremony is streaming live on the internet, so if there's anybody who was sick or couldn't make it today, if you send them a text or a message, they can log in and watch it online. A couple of housekeeping items before we begin. There are 4 emergency exits from this auditorium, one to the left and one to the right, and another to the left and to the right behind me here. Could I ask you to please switch off all mobile phones before we begin? The conferring ceremony this morning begins with the academic procession. I now invite you all to please stand for the academic procession. Please be seated. I will begin by introducing the members of the conferring panel to you. To my right is Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick, Dean of the School of Art and Design, and Professor Vincent Cannan, President of Limerick Institute of Technology. I now call on Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick, Dean of Limerick School of Art and Design, to address you.
Good morning all. On behalf of the staff of Limerick School of Art and Design and all of LIT, I welcome you here today. We especially welcome the graduates. It's your day. It's a very special day and you deserve this moment of kind of stillness before you actually get the degrees. I'm just going to talk for a few moments. We're delighted to especially welcome your family, your supporters, your friends, because they're the people that have brought you here today. And I'd just like to ask you to give them a round of applause. Also, on your behalf, I'd like to thank the entire academic staff for their support over the last number of years, of the undergrad and the postgrad, and also the amazing administrative team of Muriel, Jill and Sean, and Des Farrell and his fantastic technical team. LSAD prides itself in the sense of family and community that is the hallmark of Limerick School of Art and Design. We also like to boast that it's the oldest school as part of LIT. It was started in 1852, and as you can see, we've managed to kind of survive fairly well, haven't we? We're looking good, especially at the present. In each programme and discipline area, there is a sense of family and community, and we thank you for maintaining that sense of connectivity and warmth that really makes us, it's kind of the essence of what we do here, that sense of connectivity. In that manner, it creates a kind of a safe, reflective and active space where people can explore, experiment and be your individual selves and begin to find and imagine a vision of your future selves you wish to be. You make up LSAD, and what you've achieved here is worthy of celebration. Over this morning and this afternoon, 250 of you will successfully graduate across 15 specialisations. And it's worth noting those. There are 4 BAs in fine art, 5 BAs in design, 3 BScs in creative media, MAs by research, MA in social practice in the creative environment, our professional masters in education. And we also welcome the decision of the President in terms of the future context of the school to transfer 2 additional programmes to form part of the LSAD portfolio of programmes here. Creative broadcast and film production and music and technology production, which will be 2 further programmes that will be very complementary to our creative cluster. So LSAD continues to grow and expand, and it is you, the graduates, that enable our national and international reputation. Our international students are continuing to grow, and in this afternoon session we'll be welcoming back our Canadian graduates and their families who've returned specifically for the graduation ceremonies. As a group, you have excelled. And I just want to highlight a few examples of the broad range of experiences that's been achieved across fine art and also postgraduate and design, and some of the opportunities that you've already taken. I suppose in terms of, we always kind of highlight placements across the area of fashion, for example. The usual list: Alexander McQueen in London, Marc Jacobs in New York, also placements in Netherlands, Paris, Berlin, Finland, Barcelona, as usual all over the world. In terms of graphic design, graduates taking up positions in design, advertising and architectural firms, and I notice also in the Central Statistics Office. 2 of our graduates have had animation shorts selected for the Galway Film Festival, and that's a tremendous testament to the quality of the work emanating. Our photography, film and video students have been nominated for numerous awards this year, and some of the placements that people have been on will mean that job offers are kind of immediately flow from that, particularly conscious of our courses in Clonmel, which deliver a pipeline for the animation industry. In terms of further studies, we have a number of students taking up MAs by research here in LSAD. Some of you are immediately rolling on to an MA and maybe proceeding to PhD. We are also continuing our long-term partnership with Limerick City Gallery of Art, and we'll be offering the opportunity to apply for the Schiller's MA scholarship for the coming year. Some of our graduates are taking MA programmes with our neighbours in UL, but also as far as London, which has been, a continuous process of Limerick School of Art for some of our students to go to London to finalise an MA specialisation. We're also pleased to note that MA Space have been shortlisted for the Grad Ireland Higher Education Awards in the postgraduate course of the year in the Arts and Humanities section. So congratulations to you, the students, and to Marlon and Sean. Our fine art graduates are taking up a range of residencies that are partially embedded in some of the fine art programmes, and also include the strong relationships with, for example, Limerick printmakers and Cork printmakers, and right around the country. I'd also like to note that this year, in terms of Limerick, it was the first production of Try Film Studios. It's now Ireland's largest film studios. And Night Flyers, its first production, will premiere soon. We had well over 30 LSAD recent graduates working on that production, and we enjoy a very strong partnership with Try, including designing their visual identity. So some of you have had successful placements around the world, all the usual places and beyond. You've created exhibitions, significant exhibitions here in the city. You've created unique bodies of work, and reflecting on your degree shows this year, there were a stunning range of work, absolutely technically, conceptually, and just very challenging in so many ways. So well done that. It was like some fantastic range of work, and really, really impressive in terms of the depth of knowledge that it took to make some of the pieces and to work your way to achieving that. You've also performed in the RDS. You've carried out practice-based research. You've stepped into classrooms. and began to impart ideas and knowledge, and you have collaborated. You've also volunteered. Many of you may also have protested, but the one thing I am sure about is you've all partied. Each of you here this morning has been on a personal voyage of discovery, a journey that was all-consuming and full of challenges, discoveries, and occasionally, we have to admit, experiencing very difficult situations, sometimes creatively, sometimes emotionally, sometimes financially, before finding breakthroughs and solutions. Through that, you've succeeded. In succeeding, you've reached the culmination of a journey and are now taking leave of the LSAD family. As you now embark on many separate journeys, it is very exciting that in each discipline, many of you have already found your next opportunity and challenge. Some of you will be taking up residencies, some to further studies, for others, it is now facing new decisions. My central focus of advice today is to ask you to fully understand the range of skills that you've acquired, including the soft skills of collaboration, communication, and tolerance. It is vitally important to realize that you can develop your skills to contribute beyond your specializations. Don't just look at your specialization with textbook outcomes. Anyway, they never happen quite like that. See it rather as an enabler to work across an enormous range of careers and your personal passions. Many organizations and industries actually crave your creativity, and your ambition can allow that to translate. It's important to understand that you will be continuing. The minute you leave, you begin training again. You begin to upskill, respond to needs, figure out what it is you have and how do you add additional parts to that bow. And don't be afraid to take that leap. You have to. There are many, many potential exciting destinations in your path. And there's finally the ad and the ask for you. I always like to do a little bit of an ad. Limerick is undergoing a transformative journey, and we'd like you to join us in that journey. We'd like to ask you to stay and contribute. We need your energy and your creativity. We know that many of you have made plans to leave now and have different experiences, and that's really, really important. But when you build your experience and your knowledge, we'd like you to return. Finally, just like to offer you my personal, heartfelt congratulations on your achievements and the energy and joy that you bring to this place and you bring to the Limerick School of Art and Design LIT. We're really grateful for that. And I suppose in this day of being kind of that everybody is a customer and a client, I would like to thank you for choosing LSAD. Thank you.
I now call on the President of Limerick Institute of Technology, Professor Vincent Cannan, to formally confer the LIT Awards on the graduates.
Har Cionni Institute, Ronald Docnach Tani, Olamori na Institute, a Tataresh and Cagdan Shin a Wanchamak, Agus Eram go Corfer na Hoglamori Shin, and Malahar, Conabar a Hortiver Div go Formul. On behalf of the Institute, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the Institute who have achieved the standard for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchments.
I now call on President Vincent Cannan to present the parchments and the course leaders from the Department of Fine Art to announce the graduates. Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Art Print Contemporary Practice. Oh, sorry, it starts with painting. My apologies. Anya Nigilakona.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Art Painting. And I request you present their parchments to them. Una Cahill. Idel Canavan. Paul Cashin. Lauren Connors. Gemma Cowan. Lauren Egan. Powell Felinski. Glenn Frayne. Sinead Gavigan. Anna Gormley. Stephen Griffin. Carmel Hagerty. Siobhan Hare. Maeve Hitchin. Emma Holbrook. Mike Holmes. Deborah Lyons. Rachel Maloney. Cian Manning. Evie McGrath. Maria McInerney. Ellen McMahon. Alison Moorhead. Rachel Murphy. Edward O'Connell in abstentia. Anne-Marie O'Connor. Brian O'Rourke. Roisin O'Sullivan. Tom Philbin. Kelly Royale. Nisha Summers. Ruth Williams.
Now call on the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Art Print Contemporary Practice.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Art Print Contemporary Practice, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Elizabeth Cleary. Helen Enright. Anne-Marie Flannery. Aidan Fox. Nabla Fury. Eva Gallagher. Deirdre Gorman. James Kearney. Caoimhe McAllister. Jessica Maloney. Ciara McIlerney. Sean McGill. Mairead Mullen. Olivia Murphy. Padraig Murphy in absentia. Keelan Murray. Diarmuid O'Leary. Leah O'Sullivan. Elizabeth Pledge. Conor Reedy. Caroline Shea. Sinead Williams. and Rebecca Wilson.
Thank you, Fiona. And the next awards are a Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Arts Sculpture and Combined Media, and Marlon Lennon will present the awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Arts Sculpture and Combined Media. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Lauren Bickerdike, in absentia. Melissa Burke. Connor Cody. Kieran Cullen. Niamh Dorgan. Aisling Fitzgerald. Aoife Lee. Claire Long. Lisa McClurg. Jessica Mahan. Phoebe McDonough. Gillian McQuillan. Olivia Novak. Kate O'Shea. Mary Joan M.J. O'Sullivan. Katrina Osborne. Ciara Rock.
The next award is Bachelor of Arts in Fine Art Photography and Lens-Based Media, and I call Lorraine Eason to call out the awards.
President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and is worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts in Fine Art Photography and Lens-Based Media, and I request you to present her parchment to her. Lynn O'Doherty, in absentia. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Fine Art Photography and Lens-Based Media, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Orla Collins. Ella Heaney. Mark Howard. Deirdre Little. Michael Lubinsky in absentia. Stephen Mansfield. Grace McAvoy. Alice Murphy. Bridget O'Donnell. Jessica Louise Rogers. Sarah Scanlon. Ingela Stenberg. Emmett Walsh.
The next awards are for the Master of Arts by Research, and I call on Nigel Oxley to call the awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design Department of Fine Art and are worthy of the award of Masters of Arts by Research. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Simon Corcoran. Imelda Donahue. Kurt Martin.
And now for the Master of Arts in Social Practice and the Creative Environment. Marlon Lennon.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award Masters of Arts in Social Practice and the Creative Environment, and I request you to present their parchments to them. Jessica Buckley. Joan Crowley. Ashley Downey. Enda Griffin. Bernadette Hopkins. Tara Keegan. Norette Kirby in absentia. Anne Ryan. Juan Shan in absentia. Tunda Toth.
And now the next award is for the Professional Masters of Education, Art and Design with Digital Media. And Maria Finucane will call the awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed courses in the School of Art and Design, Department of Fine Art, and are worthy of the award of Professional Master of Education in Art and Design with Digital Media. And I request you to present their parchments to them. Breed Marie Bradley. Aaron Crotty in absentia. Aaron, if you're watching from China, congratulations. Brendan Egan. Deirdre Gillen. Brian Gregory. Blauheen Hughes. Katrina Maloney. Deborah Moore. Crea O'Donnell. Niamh O'Toole. Kieran Power. Rebecca Power. And Heather Sherry.
We come now to the special awards ceremony for outstanding achievement, and I invite the President to present these awards. Our first award is the Collector General Award, Purchase Prize Award. I don't know if Nully Quinlan is here today. No. So these awards will be presented by Professor Vincent Canaan. The Collector General Award, Purchase Prize Award is presented for overall excellence shown during the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Fine Art Painting. And the award goes to Roisin O'Sullivan. We have a second award from the Collector General, which is an award for innovation in practice. And the award goes to Paul Cashin. Again, we have a Collector General Award, which is a runner-up Purchase Prize Award, presented for excellence shown during the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Fine Art Painting. And this is a joint award going to Brian O'Rourke and Glenn Frayne. The last of our Collector General Awards is the Award Purchase Prize, presented for excellence shown on the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Fine Art Painting. And the award goes to Kaylee Ryle. Our next award is the Ona O'Brien Kelly Memorial Award, which commemorates one of our students who was here a number of years ago. This award is presented to the student who has accomplished excellence in figurative work during the Bachelor of Arts Honours degree in Fine Art Painting. And the award goes to Rachel Maloney. Our last award today is the Kieran Maher Artist Teacher Award, which commemorates one of our colleagues here in LIT. This award is presented for specific acknowledgement of achievement as an artist teacher on the Professional Masters of Education, Art and Design with Digital Media. And the award goes to Kieran Power. I now call on the President of Limerick Institute of Technology, Professor Vincent Canaan, to address you.
Just when you thought you were going for lunch. A cardja to ahas an dón arma bhein seo hanu, agus bóid le macéad míle fáilte a Curragh Gorlair. Friends, you're very welcome to LIT and the Limerick School of Art and Design. Today we're delighted to recognise you, our newest graduates. Today is a special day for you, it's a special day for your families, it's also a special day for the Institute and the school. These are the days that reveal to us the value of the work that we do, that everyone here has put in over the years, for you, the graduates, your families, and the staff who taught you. Because this is the one time when we get to come together as a single community to recognise our own for the commitment, the ability, and indeed the perseverance you have shown in getting to this stage. So to the parents, the guardians, the spouses and families of the graduates, I also say heartiest congratulations, because you too are part of our community. And I am sure, though, that there were times when you didn't think this day would ever arrive. But the day has arrived, and it's all the better for it. You graduates have received your education from an institution whose roots in technical and artistic education go right back to the foundation of the Limerick Athenaeum in 1852. And as Mike has said, the creative origin of the school here today. You now join a long line of graduates who have gone before you to take your place in society, and I think you will help to mould that society. And this is the proud legacy that you can take with you now, something that you can take great pride in. Today is a milestone for all of us. And you have received your education at an institution that puts its students at the heart of everything we do. This ceremony marks the transition point for the graduates being part of our student community to being part of the community of LIT graduates. Something again to be proud of for the rest of your lives. And as Micah said, I know the staff here are very proud of you all. I am very proud of you. I hope you share that pride and that your families and communities share that pride also. And I'd also like, on behalf of the graduates, to thank all the staff of the School of Art and Design who have helped you along the way. My sincere thanks to all of you as well. So you graduate today knowing you have a good education, knowing you have a recognised and respected qualification. Your qualification is recognised internationally by employers worldwide. And we develop our programmes with industry, communities, state agencies and others. And you will benefit from this, as will indeed will your families and your communities. Indeed, I hope and believe that you will change the economy and the state itself by your actions. You are graduating into possibly the best economic situation that we have seen in this region for many years. As Micah said again, your skills are hugely transferable, and many of you will find yourselves in some of the most exciting areas of work to happen. We have just received the results of the HEA's, the Higher Education Authority's, Graduate Employment Survey of 2017. And it makes for very heartening reading for all of us here in the LIT and LSAD community. 95% of last year's graduating class either went directly into employment or further study. Think about that now, 95%. So that means only 5% were looking for employment across all the diverse programs that LIT and LSAD does. Compare that to the national youth unemployment rate, which is still stubbornly stuck at 12%. And it's not that people are going into poorly paid jobs in other parts of the country, or that they have to emigrate in order to find employment. 1/3 of our graduates were on a salary of over €30,000 per annum last year. The average was 26,000. And 3/4 of all those were working in either Limerick, Clare or Tipperary, in this Midwest region that we all live in. About another 10% were working in the rest of Munster and another 10% in Connacht. And a full 9% of graduates of LSAD were self-employed, starting their own businesses, working away. But results like this do not happen by accident. They happen because the staff here work hard to deliver an education that makes you work ready as possible. This creates a virtuous cycle. You will become the creative heart of this city and this region, and indeed beyond. You will get good jobs. Employers will invest here in the Midwest because of your creativity. The creativity that you engender. And of course, you have the skills, the knowledge, and most importantly, the attitude that the modern workplace needs. You are the makers who will generate more and more benefit for the economy and society as time goes on. But it's really, really important for all of us that LIT gets to keep educating people in this way and taking the kind of approach that we do. It's about awareness in our staff and a commitment to continuous improvement. And it's also about staff being allowed to do the job and do a great job. Because what we had to do last year or the year before in order to be successful may not be what we have to do next year or the year after in order to continue our success. It means that we must challenge ourselves every single day. This is what continuous improvement is all about. There is no such thing as resting on our laurels. If we want to sustain days like this, it means being agile, being committed. And we will do this. Everyone here in this room will continue to do that. This is our choice. And this is reflected in our new strategic plan, launched this year, which puts LIT and LSAD on a trajectory to become a technological university. But we will be a different kind of university. Obviously ambitious, but one that sets its own targets. One that is underpinned by the values its staff hold as most important. Support, accessibility, equity, innovation, and excellence based on continuous improvement. These are the things that are leading, amongst other things, to the good prospects for you, our graduates, and the betterment of the society we all live in. But we must be supported by government in our work. Our sector is increasingly defined by what is known as the Hunt Report, which was published in 2011. It is the current blueprint for Irish third-level education. It defines our funding, and it tells us that, amongst other things, the institutes of technology should merge, should face more international competition, and should fundamentally change. But if 95% of our graduates are in employment or further study, if students are coming to us from very diverse backgrounds, if we are retaining more and more of those students in college, if we are working with industries to keep people in this region, I want to know what we are doing wrong and why we must change so fundamentally. We work for you, your communities, our regional economy and our society, and we are delivering. And in that context, I believe that it is time to reflect on whether the Hunt Report still provides the right blueprint for our sector, given where we are now. We now have a new Minister for Education and Skills. He's from Donegal, so he must be good. I am calling on the Minister at the start of his tenure to review the Hunt Report in light of the environment we find ourselves in today. Because the reality is that the challenges this sector faces are now very different from when the Hunt Report was published. And many of the key elements of that report have been delivered. For example, in 2 months' time, the Technological University of Dublin will come into being, which is the amalgamation of DIT, Tala and Blanchardstown. But when the Hunt Report was published, youth unemployment was just under 40%. Today, as I say, it's about 12%. The country was in an IMF programme in 2011, and last month's budget saw a small surplus. We have to keep doing what we are doing and not be constrained by a policy that does not look fit for purpose or for where the country is at today. And from where I sit, the biggest challenges to us lie in a policy written in a different time for a different country. Now, I wonder if there's a lack of understanding in government of what it is this sector does. Because if you understood this sector, you would fund it appropriately. The representative body for the Institutes of Technology, THEA, made a pre-budget submission that asked government to enter a partnership with us to generate the optimum return for the state on their investment in the Institutes of Technology. And it reflects one of the truisms that we know and we have learnt, that partnership and proper planning benefit people. I chaired the THEA budget group, and I can tell you what we proposed was very simple. We're not looking for money just to expand and add to our prestige. We're looking for it to add to the well-being of our society. You invest in us and our facilities and our people, and we will pass that directly on to our students. And in such a way as the economy and the society will get a huge dividend. It's a classic win-win-win. And that's what I believe we have to do. Take a long-term view and plan properly. We can educate people in such a way as there will be a multiplier effect for everyone. What we need is further investment, and we need it now. The bottom line is that we should be left free to do what we do best. Educate you in a way that fits your needs and the needs of our region. And the benefit that society, you, your families and your communities will get from that is quite extraordinary. But at the end of the day, it's a simple idea. I'm looking for a little ripple effect. We just want the government to drop a pebble here in our part of the pond, and we will do the rest. And you need to be part of that movement. You are latest graduates, as you celebrate today. And there's plenty to celebrate. Of course, I can't talk of celebration without mentioning Limerick's All-Ireland winning team. We in LIT are particularly proud of the fact that no fewer than 10 current and former LIT hurlers were part of that panel. And as I've said, that Limerick team started with a plan. It started with a vision, one that they all understood, a purpose they all shared, and they realised that vision. And with proper planning from government, we can realise the vision for the Institute of Technology sector. Speaking again of achievement, I'd like to acknowledge our chair of the last 5 years, Niall Green, who has just stood down at the end of his term as chair of our governing authority. Niall did a great job, and he helped lead LIT through challenges and great change. He was the chair here for the duration of your education, guiding LIT through that difficult period, all the time with the steady hand that comes from wisdom and experience. Now you, our graduates, are now embarked on a life that is the result of your hard work in an institution that cared for you and still cares for what you do. And to quote W.B. Yeats, education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. And you now hold a flame. I would ask you at some point to pass that flame on to someone else in your professional and personal life. And let them pass the flame on to someone else. And pretty soon, you'll be lighting up the world around you in the years ahead. Everyone here wishes you all the very best. We hope you remember us fondly. Please stay in touch. Keep that flame lit and pass on the light. Congratulations from the heart to all of you. I hope you've had the time of your lives. Guramina Magov Galer.
We've come now to the end of this conferring ceremony, and we'd like to thank you and commend you on the way you've participated in the ceremony. Thank you very much. And just to finish, we'd like to invite the graduates and their guests to join us for some light refreshments afterwards in the student restaurant. I now declare this conferring ceremony closed. Please stand for the academic procession, and this time we invite the graduates to join the procession.